Alright, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is finally here. A lot of people got to play the game early on PC and Xbox, like 6 hours early, by changing their region, but on PlayStation it's a lot more of a hassle to actually do that and get to play the game early. You have to like use a VPN and all that. So I didn't do any of that. Haven't seen any early game spoilers, or even barely even watched a launch trailer. But I do have a build ready at the Mogwin Dynasty Mausoleum. I have pretty much this build I did 100%, almost all items, all bosses. There's the emote for the DLC. And there's also a new update where you could see recent items, so I've turned that on. And I'm using a Faith Strength build for this DLC with dual wielding halberds, because I think there's going to be a lot of enemies weak to Holy in the DLC. So yeah, I've got a bunch of weapons. Before jumping in, I upgraded a lot of them using buying like smithing stones and farming stuff, and I'm going in at levels 160. I was trying to go at 150, but I want to get some more mind and endurance, so I upgraded that. So here's the NPC that you have to talk to get in. It's finally time. I've been waiting for this since launch day of Elden Ring.
Were you guided here by
So this is the NPC in the letter.
I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Yeah, so Leda is the NPC that we saw in all the teasers leading up to Shadow of the Erdtree. The thumbnail that I have up is also a picture of Leda with the really cool armor that a lot of people want. So this is one of Miquella's followers, from what I know.
Travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind.
That's the quote that they use in one of the trailers. I think it was the first trailer, the gameplay trailer.
Come now, I will not be far.
So let's enter, touch the withered arm, and enter the land of the shadow, a realm of shadow. Alright, I'm just gonna open my map right away and see. So this is a completely different map. And you can press R1 and see the original map, okay? That makes sense. For some reason my cursor is, okay, that's just where the Mogwin Palace is. So it's completely different from the base map, which makes sense. This looks very, oh, I didn't even see that. If you look up right there, that looks so Bloodborne. A lot of the teasers for this game remind me a lot of Bloodborne for some reason. Just the way the environments look. Actually got chosen, I'm not gonna lie. Gravesite Plain, so that's the main kind of landmark they've been showing in all the teasers leading up. And this is the main map, I guess. The limb grave of this DLC. Can use torrent here. Seems like sites of grace are also normal, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure we saw one of the DLC images. They showed the sites of grace. So I don't even know where to start, to be honest. Like, this is the same feeling you get when you first enter Limgrave, when you start up Elden Ring for the first time. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to explore everything 100%. All items, all bosses. Even reading item descriptions for key items. And trying to, don't think I'm gonna be really getting a lot of the lore without watching videos, but trying to at least understand what's going on. with Mikula. That was a weird sound. Yes, as that note says. So I guess I'll just start by going around the right side, seeing what's here. This looks like when you're in those mausoleums to duplicate remembrances, one of those coffins or whatever this is. Let's see if I can actually pick up some items, because I'm pretty sure there's new materials in this DLC. The music right away is like so different. Lump of flesh, that's not a new item. So yeah, there's apparently a new leveling system, which I also have not looked into, but I know it's similar to Sekiro, where you have to defeat bosses to level up, just so you can't actually over level the DLC. Yeah, this music is just too good, as expected. Is that my first enemy? It's like a pig, or I think it's just one of those wild animals. Just looking at this landscape. This gives me also a lot of Dark Souls vibes. It's kind of like all the old FromSoft games, to be honest, combined. But I'm really hoping this DLC is actually hard. I want to fight a boss harder than Melania in this DLC. That's a new item for sure. I just want to equip my thing. Easily found. Oh, I'm getting attacked by my first enemy. That's an invader or like a. The enemies are not messing around. I'll tell you that much. That was the first enemy I encountered. I immediately got slapped. It seems like the weapon he has is one of the new fists, the martial art one. So I'm definitely gonna have to get that. Just the environments just look. I've seen some of the launch trailer environments. They look even better than this. So I'm really not ready for what this DLC has. Alright, let me lock in and actually stop analyzing everything and defeat this enemy for once. Where was he? Somewhere around here. Loger the Beast Claw. I'm gonna need your weapon. Also takes like barely any damage and he heals. Yeah, FromSoft is not messing around. This DLC. Alright. He's kind of aggressive, but I think I'll get him. He also does bleed damage on that. Whatever that weapon is, if I can do those moves, that seems like a really sick weapon to use for a build. I definitely want to try out some of the newer weapons in the DLC instead of these halberds. Seems like the daylight cycle and the weather cycle is also back because it started raining. Which makes sense. Alright, this time just put all my buffs on or just go in there. Okay, where is he? There he is. I forgot to equip my left-hand weapon. That could have been bad. Flying in the air with martial arts, that's a really sick weapon if I can do that. I've been way too used to actually like destroying every enemy after beating the game. Now this is actually a lot harder than anything. And like Capital Bash or anything. Okay, so at least he only has one flask. Come on, jump at me. It's over for you. So first enemy of the DLC down was a human enemy as well. And we got the Beast Claw. But you can also put an Ash of War on it. See if that's going to be in a different role. Probably is. Yeah, I do have a lot of weapons upgraded from my build I did for this DLC. Yeah, there it is. It's a new weapon. New weapon type. It's called a Beast Claw. And it does blood damage. So that will be... That would be pretty useful if I had a bleed build. And also do any Ash of War on it, which is pretty sick. First enemy and first weapon on the DLC. So I'm just gonna explore the whole right side of this area first before I go to the main path. I should also probably get this map. Just mark that. Get on my way there. It's all foggy now, I can't see. A lot of random jump scare noises I'm noticing in this first area. Some of these enemies or wild animals. Alright, so this is the main path. I'm assuming which goes that way, but first I'm gonna head up here, explore the left side now from where I entered. There's some more enemies here. These guys seem like easy. There's some shadows. Shadows of those guys in Limgrave. When you first area of Limgrave. So I wonder if they're gonna actually introduce a new status effect in this DLC, like a shadow status effect or something. I guess the closest thing is like Death Blight, but still, I imagine it's going to be a lot of Scarlet Rot and Poison coming back. More Rot Swamps. But it would be cool to see a new status element, or status effect. See this on the left here. That's a whatever that is. That's just one of those stormbill birds. A variant of them. Smithing stone 5. So that seems to be the level of this DLC. It's definitely not a starting area. Like if you started this DLC right after, you know, the speedrun Moog and Rodan, you'd probably struggle a lot. White flesh mushroom is also a new item, I think. Never seen that. That's a whole... Okay. Let's take care of this thing. That will give me 2 smithing stone 4s. So some of the earlier smithing stones, like I think 1 through 3, I've already like farmed runes and just bought like 99 of them. So I'm chilling on those. But I didn't want to buy all the smithing stones just in case I would actually get them from enemies like I am here. So it's a good thing I didn't do that. Fog is clearing up now, the weather changed. I can see more of the colors. The environment popping. Alright, so there's some... First, I should probably get a map before I explore too much. But after this, I'll get a map. It's a boss fight already. So I'm guessing these are like some ruins, but there's really no other items here. It's just straight up into a boss, which is weird. There's a Statue of America as well, which is a really good feature that I'm glad they brought back. Hopefully more bosses have no runbacks. Blackgaol Knight, first boss of the DLC. Okay, I've seen that weapon in the trailers. That does look pretty sick to use. Oh, okay. Alright. Chill. He does too much damage. Alright, if he pulls out sword, don't get close to him. Lesson learned. Yeah, this DLC is definitely going to be way harder. At least the areas are going to be a lot harder than the base game. I don't know if they're going to top Millennia. I hope they do, but I don't know if they will. I think the bosses in general will be a lot harder than the base game, but I don't know if they'll have one specific boss that'll be harder. All my buffs. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Gonna shoot that crossbow again. I wonder if he has a second phase. That would be kind of crazy if FromSoft does that. For the DLC, had a second phase on the Ever Jail or a dungeon boss. Okay. He has... Okay. Of course he has heals. Why wouldn't he? Leave me alone. Alright, there we go. Okay, that thing has range. Noted. Stay away from that. Yeah, he does. He's like two-hitting me. Two-hitting me at 50 vigor. Missed that one. Ow. No back heel. Dodge that. No, okay. Alright, there we go. Second attempt, not bad. Yeah, this guy is not easy. Definitely seeing a huge difficulty spike in some of the normal average Joe enemies. But I did get his armor set and a sword for that. Solid reward so far for normal enemies, normal easy bosses. There's no, nothing else here, I guess. Another one of these coffins. Yeah, well, let me see this armor set because that did look pretty sick. What's this? Helm of Solitude. It's definitely a little too heavy, but Steel Helm of the Knights of the Solitary Jail, part of heavy armor set, covers whole body and overlapping plates of steel. Nameless small mausoleums of the realm of shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names or their hearts. Okay. So that armor set is definitely probably very solid if you're like a heavy. And I was gonna use tree sentinel armor for my build to get a lot of poise, but I just don't have the equip load for that. But if you do have the equip load, this would be a solid armor set. It looks even better than the tree sentinel armor, to be honest, in terms of stats. And also he dropped a weapon, which may have been a new weapon type. Let's see. No, it's a greatsword. Greatsword of Solitude. Unique skill, Solitary Moon Slash. Can I wield this right now? I can wield this. Alright, I'm gonna try this out. See the skill on it. It's a cool greatsword. I was also gonna do a greatsword build. Maybe I will switch it to a greatsword. Alright, so you get that nice ranged attack. That's pretty sick. I'll think about using that one. And so this left and the right area is done now. I fought two enemies. One of them was a boss, or actually the birds as well. These birds. One boss that dropped the weapon and one normal enemy that dropped the weapon. Or a human. And now I'm gonna grab this map so I can actually fully explore all the ruins stuff. And these things from the teasers as well are here. They're kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. So I was predicting for these things to just be like the average jail worms that don't really attack you. They're just kind of chill. But I guess they're just everywhere in the shadow realm. Or maybe only in like these ruins type areas. Was that a... Okay, never mind. I thought I saw Mikola's Great Rune thing. The power up things, I think. More birds here. Take care of these guys real quick. An item I missed. Broken Rune, that's a new item. More sheep. Now this is all the areas I've explored. Came from here. Pretty sure. Yeah, those are all the birds I killed. So if I head down here, see the map. The layout of this area looks a lot like Liurnia, but the aesthetic is more similar to Limgrave. Map Gravesite Plain. Yeah, like kind of like the verticality of this area looks a lot like Liurnia. You can go up mountaintops. Okay, the map looks very different. Now I'm gonna have to get used to, completely going in blind, because Elden Ring I already know pretty much the entire game, every single catacomb, all that. Now the DLC, I don't really know what I'm doing. So this area, I think, is where I fought the invader. But I don't know if I fought the invader in here somewhere. But I should definitely go and do that, because it seems like a side thing. That's an Everjail. Mark that for later. This is the ruins that I'm next to. Let's do that real quick. And then this, it's like an Everjail, but it has like a blue glow on it. This whole area I've done already. Or no, I haven't done that. I've done this. Western Nameless Mausoleum, I've done all that. I haven't done this area, and I haven't done this. I will also do real quick. So these 5 areas I'll quickly knock out. But this definitely seems a lot more main path. 100% this entire, what does that say? Scorched Ruins. Alright. So I'll do these ruins, and then I'll go do the other stuff I missed. Then straight up the main path. Hefty crackpot. Shadow dogs. Not more dogs. Alright, so I guess Rada fruit seems like the replacement for Roa fruit, which is in the original game. Of course. Yeah, that's 100% main path. So I wonder where this takes place on the original or the base game map, because you can't see it. A lot of people are speculating you're kind of in DLC would be here, since all the divine towers point there, but I don't think that's really a valid theory, to be honest. Dead end there. I hear something attacking. That's our first cookbook. I'm guessing I can craft some pots, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the hefty pot. Also a new weapon, or a new item. There's definitely gonna be a lot of secrets in this DLC. It's a new item as well. Alright, so these ruins definitely have a lot more to them on this side. That's where I came from. Oh, that map is way too zoomed out. why don't I actually grab this? I should also start using Torrent because I can keep forgetting I can use him here. The new update, they also made it so you can use Torrent and Elden Beast, which is interesting. I think it definitely makes the game better. Because Elden Beast was always very easy for me, but running to him every time he teleports was pretty annoying, so they just kind of reduced the time it takes to kill him, which is always a good thing. Shadow Realm Rune 2, okay, so that's a new golden rune. 10k runes, alright. So it's about the same as a golden rune 12, I think. 12 or 13. I will definitely be upgrading my character. In the base game, after I beat the game, I stopped at 160 because I didn't want to over level. Not that it really matters, but now that I'm in the DLC, I'm just gonna go ham on leveling my character into every stat I need. Practice before calling for the remedy. Seen a lot of those. Like parkour up here. Monster ahead. I don't like that, no. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Alright, so this is like the first ruins in the game where you, instead of going underground, you go up top. Okay, I was literally waiting for that to be a trap chest. Blade of Mercy, another new weapon. Let's go with my recently acquired. Raise attack power after each critical hit. Oh, it's a talisman. 10 bloodstained dagger no longer fit for use. Horn scent employed in this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot after claiming numerous lives. Of dagger is now broken but has acquired a special aura. Raises attack power after each critical hit. That might be a pretty good talisman later on. But for now, I'm gonna stick with my current setup. I'm definitely not ready to fight the first main boss. I know for a fact that boss is gonna be a lot harder. Definitely a lot harder than Margate, that's for sure. Well, my guess is from seeing all the promo is the first boss is gonna be a line dance. You saw in all the trailers pretty much. Seems like it would be a first boss. Okay, so I think that talisman might be it for the ruins. Probably not a boss here. I'll take it. These guys are hitting me. They can jump up too. That should be pretty much it for those ruins, hopefully. Been all the way up, I've been all around. And I think I've explored all of it. Besides this area. There's a little bit here that I can explore as well. So I'm really going to be taking my time with the DLC. Exploring as much as I can. I just heard a scarab. Oh. That's the giants that they showed in the promo as well. Everyone thought it was going to be fire giant. The Wicker Men, they're called. I heard a scarab. I'm pretty sure I heard a scarab. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's the music. I just accidentally used 2 flasks. It's all good. Might have just been the music, to be honest. Yeah, I think I used the music. Alright, so this entire ruins, scorched ruins is done. I got the grace for it as well. I went here. I don't see a grace here though, but I can go up here. Looks like somehow, unless I have to go around from here. But I'm gonna go take one last look over there. It's marker 3, and see if there's anything there. Seems like you can definitely go up somehow. And there's so many Wicker Men. The distance. So this is where I killed the birds. Then I went down. I never went back here. That also seems like a minor Erdtree for some reason. It's probably not, to be honest. It's just a normal tree. So I'm wondering how you get up all the way to the top. You probably have to go all the way around. Yeah, you definitely have to go around. Alright, then that will be something for later. Open my map. Alright. Yeah, I definitely can't go from here either. So I will check out the rest of these markers in the area and then proceed with the main path. So the first stream, the goal is to just beat the first boss, whatever the first main boss is. Maybe. I don't even think I'll get that far. But I'm hoping this area is not like Limgrave where it takes 20 hours to do everything and then you can fight Margit. Because I will definitely do everything that I can see at least. Okay, so that you have to go down from this area. Just see what's up here first. So an item. Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Consume this ash outside the base to bolster your Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Revered Spirit Ash Blessing bolsters both summoned spirits and spectral abilities. We will negate damage. So this item only works in the DLC. Interesting. I don't think I'll be using that, but maybe. It seems like something you have to use with Spirit Ashes. Summons. Which I will not be doing at all. This whole build I've never done a single summon. Yeah, so that should be it for that. Upper area here to the right of the ruins. Seems like there's something here, but we'll check that out on the way there. The skies and the whole atmosphere reminds me a lot of Bloodborne for some reason. It's like if Bloodborne had an outside area or open area. There's a whole lot of corruption. So to my right there is where I fought that guy for the thing. Beast Claw. More crafting items here. And that seems like a... Now if this was base Elden Ring, that would be a hero's grave, is what that looks like. But I think it's probably just a normal ruins or cave. Yeah, but when the weather and the time of day is right, this area just looks insane, to be honest. Like, that reminds me a lot of Mount Gilmer as well. The colors, at least. This DLC is definitely going to be insane. I've seen the Metacritic, all the reviewers say it's 10 out of 10, 95 I think on Metacritic, or 94. So my expectations are definitely high for it. And I don't think FromSoft is gonna disappoint at all. Also a church, okay. Sacred Tear. Erdtree's Blessing. Erdtree fragments can be found across the realm of shadow. Consume these as sets of grace to bolster your Erdtree Blessing. Erdtree Blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage. Deal and negate damage, but has no influence. Okay, so what I'm collecting here are just upgrades for only the DLC. Kind of how they've done the progression. Instead of using upgrading flasks in the base game at the churches, I guess you get more damage. That's how you upgrade your damage in some way, and your damage negation. I don't know if they're gonna do more flask upgrades in their DLC. A flame dog. Looks like a hellhound from COD Zombies. Alright, I gotta stop trying to jump attack this thing. So these are some of the encampments. Same as the encampments in the base game, but they definitely look different. Fire coil. Probably a crafting item as well. Enemies are definitely giving me a good amount of runes. Alright. Chill out. People are going crazy with the messages as soon as the DLC drops. Yeah, some of these enemies are very easy, but I think that's just because I'm a strength build. I'm just literally destroying them. But the bosses and the invasions are definitely not easy. And that knight, that does not seem easy at all. Is that like a new Crucible Knight variant? It definitely is. There's holy damage, it seems like. Black Steel Great Hammer. And next on 5s. Great Hammer should be all the way down here. A new Great Hammer. Don't even have to scroll down, I can just use the inventory, but just muscle memory. Black Steel Great Hammer, okay. It does holy damage, so this could be potential weapon for my build. Weapon of the Black Knights. Okay, so these are the Black Knights, yeah. Servants of Mesmer. We know about them. They're kind of the new Crucible Knights, I guess. Great Hammer, Black Steel, blessed with Erdtree incantation. Further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. So you can actually use like Golden Vow or even add more holy damage to it, which is pretty sick. Boosting Poise. I'm gonna try to skill for this one as well. See what that looks like. This thing does look pretty sick. It's like going into my other halberd, but yeah, so it's just a nice buff. L2. It is pretty fast for a Great Hammer, or a yeah, it is pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that you update, they also buff the speed of some of the heavier weapons. I know they buff the speed of the axe. All the axes in the game. I don't think they buffed halberds because they're already pretty OP, to be honest. But they did buff some of the hammers and axes in the game, which is good, to be honest. I feel like more people should use or those type builds, heavier builds, instead of just Moonville, Rivers of Blood, Nagakiba. So is there something else down here? There might be. That's an Evergel up top I gotta go to. Church of Consolation is done. This area is done. This area is done. That's a gold item there. Just go to my thing. What could a gold item be? Somber Smithic Stone maybe? Or Ancient Smithic Stone? Blessing America. Okay, that seems like a talisman. A talisman or an upgrade item. If it was an upgrade item, it would probably tell me those. Yeah. Completely restores HP. Okay, so it's just a normal consumable. We can only hold one. Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. Special physic blessed by America, the Queen of the Erdtree. Completely restores HP. America once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. Interesting. Consume this ash at sites of grace to bolster your revered spirit. Ash blessing. And spectral seeds. Okay. So this item that I got is an upgrade for my summons and torrent. But I'm not using summons, so for torrent I guess he can just take more damage, which is sick. It's a torrent upgrade. This thing right here is also for torrent and my spectral steed, and this is for myself, I think. Makes sense. So these are just infos. Yeah, and these are the actual items, so yeah. I got it. So next time I go to a site of grace, I should consume those real quick. That's the first legendary item in the DLC, Blessing America. That might be useful against fighting some of the tougher enemies, and that's some good lore as well from the item description. Now I think this area is pretty much explored. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Alright, in that case I can go and head straight for the main path. Past the ruins here. No way I missed anything over here besides that guy. Yep. So this is something I gotta keep track of, if that is anything, when I go all the way around. Let's go to Scorched Ruins. Okay, I'm gonna head right here because I see something here. I don't know if that's an entrance or what, but just in case, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, so these are just more of the gravestones, so you can fall down here once you get up top. Alright, chill out, chill out. Way too many dogs. Relax. Something else I'm noticing is that the enemies can kind of scale a lot higher. Yeah, like that. Scale a lot higher terrain from like if they're at the bottom. They can just jump up a lot higher. Which is a cool mechanic, definitely for some of these newer enemies. It's a talisman, I think, silver horn tender. Let's see what that was actually. It's consumable. Temporarily boost item discovery. Okay, so that's just like silver pickled foul foot. Alright, so all these guys cleared up. Got some flask back. I think that part is all fully done. And there's another ghost here. Spirit from one of the base games. All your resentment lingers yet. The raw stuff from which I shall surely forge a curse upon the dastard Mesmer's head, upon America's children, each and all. Alright. This guy was definitely done wrong by Mesmer. I'm sure like the whole land of Shadow, I mean Mesmer basically started a war here and just impaled everyone. This is the grace I got earlier, yeah. Just gonna do a quick rest. Quick rest and fight the Wicker Man. Do with my blessings as well. Consume scatter tree fragments to bolster scatter tree blessings. Okay. Definitely gonna use these. But I had 2 of them for some reason. No more. So this is for Spirit Ashes or Torrent. Yep. Alright, so that's cool. We can just do it out of grace pretty easily. Let's see if I can level up. Definitely can't. I have to kill this. This is also a new item. Hefty cracked pot. I'm guessing that's used to craft some of the new throwables. I've heard a lot of the weapons in this game are also throwables. Alright, let's go fight this Wicker Man now. Don't really know what to expect. I've seen one attack of this in the trailer, where he just stomps on you and there's fire everywhere. So let's hope this guy's not as annoying as a fire giant. Oh, he definitely can't roll. That's definitely... Alright. I just immediately got... Okay. Definitely stay on torrent for that. Do not hop off torrent. Lesson learned. So I'm really liking a lot of the item descriptions for explaining a lot of Mesmer and America's lore. Didn't expect that to be in a lot of the earlier items, but it is very cool to see. Okay, Annie has a range attack. Chill out. Come on, Torrent, I just upgraded you. This thing is not a joke. It has, okay. Okay, jump over his attacks. Oh, you're staggered. But he's taking like literally no damage. Again. That's a massive attack. something I'm missing here. Like, I don't know where to attack his... Oh, there it is. There we go, that's how you're supposed to defeat them, alright. I got it. It's almost dead. That was a little early. Staggered again. Please fall. Nope. Gotta make sure I don't run out of stamina with this. There we go. It's not falling. I think I have to deal damage really quickly after I stun it. Okay, did not see that coming. Got the iframe on Torrent, but Torrent still got burned. What is that? No! Yeah, that attack, that attack is pretty annoying. Just die already. There we go. Should be dead. Okay, so that's how you get crystal tiers in a DLC, which makes sense. So those are like the new Erdtree avatars. But they're not actually at any Erdtrees, they're just kind of roaming around the Land of Shadow. And a Furnace Visage, that's probably a talisman. Enhances Spontaneous Guard and Mixed Physic. Spontaneous Guard, okay. It's for shields. This is just a crafting item that's very rare to find apparently. So I've done all of this area. And now, I guess, now that I've defeated the Wicker Man, I can start exploring a bit more of the east and west. This kind of area. Whatever that is, that seems very main path. I don't think it is, because there's still all of that. I think this area is just a lot more open, kind of like Limgrave. So there is really no clear main path that I can see from here. It's got to kind of explore everything. I keep seeing these little spirits sticking out of the ground. That looks like Miquella's Great Rune from a distance, but... Oh, that is Miquella's Great Rune. Alright, so that definitely is. I'll get that before I go there, because there's a place right here. So my prediction is that these things are what you actually use to power up a lot in the DLC.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you.
Led is the first NPC.
Guided here by kindly Miquella, won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn.
Fought alongside
You can
Radahn.
be sure I'll hold my own.
I was not expecting him to mention Radahn in this DLC, this early at least, but so that's someone who fought with Radahn.
Oh, another thing.
The NPCs in this
Speak
DLC.
to our dour little friend. If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Miquella the Kind's footprints.
So these are what appears to be Miquella's Great Rune, is kind of things Miquella left behind for his followers. Scatter Tree Fragment, yep, okay. I touched the cross, I'm guessing I'm gonna get like some power up. I'm gonna talk to this NPC one more
If
time.
you've yet to do so, be Be sure to
our
help
little
our
friend.
little friend, assuming you intend to trace kind Michela's path.
Definitely do intend to trace Michela's path. I hope he's not a boss.
If you've yet to do so, assuming you intend.
Because if he is, I'm literally gonna get destroyed. But yes, we gotta talk to whoever her friend is to get a map. Is that him right here? Another NPC.
Another. Treading the heels of Michela. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Michela's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
This guy still has a grudge against the Erdtree, those people. But he is a follower of Michela as well. So the NPCs in this DLC are definitely a lot more interesting than the NPCs when you start Elden Ring.
Michela it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this.
This is the map.
Are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Michela. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
So that's the cross map. Map of cross sites received. Check in inventory. So these Michela's followers, there's something kind of fishy about them. I feel like Michela is gonna end up being evil in some way. I haven't seen any spoilers, but that would be kind of interesting. I really want to see Godwin as a boss. I think the chances of them doing that is pretty low, but I want to see either Godwin or Michela. Simple map drafted by Hornsent, marked with the locations of the golden crosses. These crosses indicate Michela's footprints. Okay. Talk to her again.
If you've yet to do so, assuming you.
Alright. Just tell me what to do here. Alright, let's touch the cross. Carved words coalesce. I don't know how to pronounce that. Abandoned here, the first of the flesh of my body. Carved words coalesce. Okay. So that cross just gives you Michela's, I guess, notes that he left behind. Abandoned here, the first of the flesh of my body. Praise the research. Nice. So I did get the upgrade item already from that, which I will apply right now. I think I need 2 actually. I don't think, yeah, I can't do it. I need 1 more of that. And I also did not get my runes from the Wicker Man, which I had it quite a bit, so I'm gonna go back and grab these real quick. Yeah, the music in this area is just so much better than the base game already. I think they have like around 60 something soundtracks in the DLC alone. So this marker that I have here is, okay, that marker is for that Everchill, but I did find a cave here, which I will grab as soon as I get my runes. Where are my runes? Right here, okay. So that's a cave. I'll do that, I guess, before I head past those NPCs. It's a painting, okay, it's not a cave. Paintings are back. The Sacred Tower painting. Sacred Tower painting. Reminiscence of the painting of the Sacred Tower. Work of a wandering artist. Same artist from the base game. Painters that have captured landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter, investigators of the death's last moments, can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. Same description, I think, as the base game paintings. I'll keep that in mind if I can. Don't think there's anything else past that. But I will take that quick little painting, which I definitely would never have seen if I didn't come here. Alright, and now, before I actually head, assuming this is the main path here, past Redmane, Freya and Hornsent. This is probably the main path, somewhere over here. For that, I'll head here. To return to the normal Elden Ring map, you just press R1. You can see all your old greases. More of these weird enemies that look like omens, but I'm not sure, judging by the horns. And another new weapon that you can apply an actual ward to, Backhand Blade. It's my third weapon of the DLC, which I'll take. I don't like that, whatever that thing is, roaring over there in the distance. So now that this area is all done, let's see what else is here. So I got the painting, did all this, did all that, did all that, did all that. Defeated the Wicker Man, did all this. Now we can go in here finally. See what's actually behind these guys. And after that, I'm guessing I can go follow the main path straight forward. This actually does not look that much of a side area, but I'm guessing, so this takes me over here into these. This looks like a main area, I'm not gonna lie. Seems like this takes me through here into the main area. I'll see if I can get a grace here. If it is the main area, I'm gonna hold off on that. Come back later. What does it say? Message ahead. Ahead. Feel like I'm about to get jump scared by a boss or something here. A dragon. This seems like a perfect place for a dragon to just come out of nowhere. But how many dragons the DLC is gonna have? I don't think there's gonna be a lot, if any. I've seen some, like, I think I've seen one dragon in the launch trailer, but I barely even saw that, so no idea. Okay, so let's see what's up here, quick. Interesting. Got more bats. Bats are back. Nothing here. Can definitely level up real quick. Nothing here. And this is how I get to the top of this area, which I was trying to get to earlier. Okay, that makes sense. So this little side path is how you access this area. Just level up. So in terms of leveling up, I'm not really sure what to do. Oh, the stats have like a weird color on them. I guess because I'm in the land of shadow and they're like buffed here because of my upgrades. See, I could go for more faith always to get more damage output, but I think vigor actually might be a play for a bit, just because these enemies do a lot of damage. You'll see they're not playing around. I'm getting 2-shot already by the first boss, which is not even the main boss. I should definitely invest some points into that HP. See what this side of place was called. Cliff Road Terminus. Okay. More new enemies here as well. So this is what I was predicting was an average hill. Somebody died here, that's not good. Dog, yep, dogs are back. Revered Spear Dash, more torrent upgrades. Take that. Dogs that do bleed damage. Okay, there's nothing else here. That was definitely worth it for the Revered Spear Dash. What else is up here? Yeah, so that little ruins area I gotta do quickly. And I'm really assuming this is the main legacy dungeon of this area. Kind of where you... It's kind of similar to Limgrave, to be honest. You kind of continue along here, explore the east, north area, and the main boss is kind of on the top left. If my guess is correct, that's where it is. The lion dance waiting for me. Alright. See what else is in this area. It doesn't seem that big. I'm gonna continue exploring this way and then go back. Where are these birds? Oh. Something is using lightning. Oh, it's just lightning striking. And a big goat thing. Please don't be aggressive. Alright. Oh my. They're back. The rolling goats or sheep are back. They are back. Another cookbook. Take that, take that. Is there anything hidden here? Big lab rat dog thing. Hate rats and from soft games. Alright, what is this? Of course. So all these Xbox people and PC already played the game, leaving some messages I can see. I'm assuming. Oh, this is the enemy that they showed. Everyone thought it was gonna be a boss fight. Definitely is not a boss fight. It's a lot less than a boss fight. Just died that easily. But yeah, a lot of people were thinking it was gonna be a normal enemy, which also makes sense. didn't really look too much like a boss fight in that image they showed. Alright, another church. Church of Benediction. Hopefully there's an upgrade. There it is. It's not an upgrade, it's a blessed blue dew talisman. Different variations. Slowly restores FP. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's very good. Especially for mages, but it's definitely a talisman worth using in the future. And the armor set and a weapon. Oathseeker Night Greaves. Oathseeker Night Greaves. Oathseeker Night Helm, black with gold ornamentation. These knights set off on quests of discovery, hoping to find by themselves and also their own choosing to serve in perfect lifelong devotion. Oathseeker Night Black. Okay. Weapon comprised of a linear double-sided blade attached to a substantial guard wielded by the Oathseeker Knights. This versatile ornament can be swung about like a fist or used in the manner of a straight sword. Yes, a lot of these weapons they're like trick weapons from Bloodborne basically. So I want to try that out. If I can find it. Oathseeker. What even is that? Let's see what kind of weapon category that was real quick. It is a fist. Okay. Should be like way down here. Should be here at least. There it is. Alright, let's see these new trick weapons. I'm guessing they're kind of like Bloodborne Repress. So right now, it's a sword. It's fast. Damn, that's fast. That's very fast. And if you two-hand it, what happens? It's dual-wielding swords that are very fast as well. And you can block with them. And if you L2, I'm guessing it turns into a fist. Or not. Stabs. Not gonna lie, these things seem pretty good. Trying to say you turn them into a fist though. I don't really know. Oh. Swung about like a fist, or using a manner of a straight sword. Swung about like a fist. It pierces enemy shields. Build power, then lunge forward with a skill that pierces an enemy's guard. Yeah, this thing seems pretty OP. I don't know how you use the fist part of it, but it seems like a pretty OP weapon, not gonna lie. Especially for PvP. The PvP meta is probably gonna change like crazy after this DLC, especially because they updated not only the base game weapons, but they're also adding 98 weapons or something. It's gonna completely change. Hopefully it gets better than what it is currently. Okay, so here you can see the land of the shadow that I was at earlier, where I started. That's pretty much all there is here. It's that weapon, which I will take. And now I have to go here. Yep. See what that thing has. Let me see if I can see my hours on. Okay. Can't see my hours on the DLC specifically, but I started around 1:58, so I think I'm about a little over an hour into the DLC now, and I've barely scratched the surface. It's literally the same exact feeling as Limgrave when you start Elden Ring. It's like you can go for like 10 hours in Limgrave and without even fighting Margit. It's like what, 5% of the game, not even. Okay, so now on the left here, I should be able to explore this area that I went past. Some more items I missed. Smithing stones and arrows, I will take those. And here I will maybe it's a castle, like Castle Morn and stuff. Like a little mini legacy dungeon. Or it's just the ruins, I don't know. Prospect Town, okay, it's like a little town. There's a lot of these little giant dudes, whatever they are. Pretty easy to kill though. Sneak behind this guy, backstabbing. Easy work. Alright, so let's see what this town has. Maybe a boss. Item ahead. Raised battle guard ahead. Can I not just... No, go down here. Unless there's something in the trees. Don't think it is. Oh, I see it. Is that a new hidden item? Let's see. Look up on the left. It's like a new scarab. Just a pot. That gives me a bell bearing, string seller's bell bearing. First bell bearing of the DLC. Offered a twin maiden husks for new item access. I wonder, I still haven't been to the round table. I wonder what that looks like after like entering the DLC. If that changes at all. Because now that I'm in the Land of Shadow, the events are before I became Elden Lord and burned the Erdtree. Should be different. Alright, so that's done. Prospect Town, I don't think I'm done fully exploring that yet, so I'm gonna go back up there real quick. Cave? Nope. Just a note. Yeah, so I'm gonna head up Prospect Town, explore that a bit more, see if I missed any items, and then after that, this area should be done. I don't know what this is. It's definitely not an Everjail. And then I can start heading. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to go this way or go left. Whatever this is, 100% seems like a main area, so I think I should avoid that as much as possible. But also, how much bigger can this map get? Like, this whole area could expand so much bigger than whatever this is. So, yeah, I think but I can always go back and do these areas even after fighting the main boss. It's not like I have to do everything before doing the main boss, but I just like kind of completing everything that's available and then heading to the main boss. The feeling of having something new to explore in this game is so refreshing. It's like you really only feel that when you first play the game, and it does feel like playing Elden Ring for the first time, if I'm being honest. So I wish there was another DLC, but I would rather wait to see what FromSoft is cooking for the next project. And I have literally no weapon equipped for some reason. Yeah, so no flask upgrades so far. I'm guessing there's either no flask upgrades in the whole DLC or like very minimal, like maybe like 1 or 2. Because I don't really feel like I need flask upgrades, mainly just damage. Broken runes seem like the new ruin fragments. Or maybe there's the golden rune ones, I don't know. Okay, some scrolls. Can't really see anything, but maybe that's just the weather. Set up here real quick. So this is where I came from. Go up here, go up here. Alright, chill out. These guys are a little beefier than the other ones. Buffed up. And they do blood damage. That guy thinks he's Moog. String. String also seems like a new item that I'm getting in this DLC. I just got that guy's weapon. I just got a weapon. Blood Fiend is what they're called. Weapon used by the Blood Fiends. An arm pulled from the corpse of one of their kin. Wielded as a makeshift weapon. Having been sanctified by a blood ritual, this armament is capable of spraying blood stored within when executing a strong attack. Skill in tier as well, so the same as the other great hammer that I got earlier. Is this actually a door? Nope. Hop on Torrent. I think I do have another Torrent upgrade. I'm very close to one after picking it up from this area. This is the main loot. Talisman, Outer God Heirloom, which should be a yeah, so this is for buffing Arcane Art. Yeah, so there's a lot of these talismans. Obviously in the base game you have the Faith, yep, you have Strength, Dex, Int, Faith. But there's never one for Arcane, but I guess they finally added that. And I'm assuming there's probably another one for Endurance, Mind, whatever, Vigor. Maybe not Vigor, but yeah. Those other stats as well later in the DLC. Nothing else back here. It's a little room here that I've never been through. Oh, I've definitely been here. I came from here. I think that might be it for this, whatever this area is called, Prospect Town. Not seeing anything else that I missed here. Maybe some of these rooms. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Well, I got a nice talisman out of that, which I'll take. So I think now I'm pretty much done this this line that I'm drawing here. Everything before this, besides this, I don't know how to get there. So now I can continue from Michaelis Cross is also marked on the map. Continue from Michaelis Cross and head either left or right. Since I already went left and went all around here, I guess I'll continue heading left just for now. Even if it is the main path, I guess I'll do the first boss, then go back and do the rest of the area after. But I really don't want to rush the first boss, and it looks way different at nighttime. So we'll see how big this area looks. If it's too intimidating, I'm gonna chill back a bit, start exploring the rest of the area. Yeah, the nighttime gets very dark with all the fog. Another Michaelis Cross here. Another NPC as well. So now I can upgrade my attack power.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach.
Ansbach.
Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Miquella. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Miquella's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
So it's interesting, a lot of these NPCs, what I'm noticing is they were servants of the demigods. So we've seen, I think it was Freya. Redmane Freya was a servant of Rodon. And this guy, Ansbach, was a servant of Moog. Which is pretty interesting. I wonder if we know a lot about Leda, besides the fact that, you know, whatever she told us. I don't think we know much beyond that yet. So let's see what else is here. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. Seems like there's only one way.
May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered.
6 crosses. Okay, I got 2.
They are akin to tender Miquella's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know
That's a line from the trader.
what kind Miquella is doing here.
Yep, that's a line from the trader as well.
If you discover any, be certain to tell. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Miquella is doing
here. Alright, so this guy wants to know if you find any more crosses, which is kind of sus, but I guess I'll come back and tell him. If he tries anything, we'll destroy him. And this guy is also another NPC.
Hello there. Together, we work.
Doesn't seem...
Together, for Miquella the Kind. Many things we have found.
Oh, it's a merchant. Alright, so in base game, I kill all the merchants. At least, you know, on any playthrough after my first one, but in this time I'm just gonna leave them be. Because they seem like interesting NPCs. So this guy sells rune arcs. I already have a lot of rune arcs, so I don't really need to buy these, but I'll keep that in mind. And a lot of livers, more craft items. Sealed spirit springs. Grab this, why not? Yeah, I have like 71 rune arcs, that's more than enough.
Goodbye.
Let's save my runes for level ups. What else did I get here? So, note found by the Forager Brood. Important knowledge in brief. Should you chance upon a sealed spirit spring, look for stacked stones nearby. By toppling them, you may break the seal. Alright. Empyrean Blood Virgin. A young shoot heavily with Empyrean blood. Material used for crafting items. Rare to find. A lot of interesting items I'm getting here. Definitely have to level up before the next boss, because I feel like the way it's going right now, I'm about to get absolutely destroyed. So the plan is to go for like about 4 hours, I think. 4 hours. Just to get a feel of the DLC, maybe try the first boss. And then the big days, like the day after DLC releases, where I can go crazy and just, you know, just try hard. Pretty much explore everything. Do as much as possible. And then like every following day after that, just keep grinding it out. From what I've heard, the DLC is only about 40 hours on average. I think it'll probably take someone like me who wants to do everything in the game, like 50 to 60 hours. That's my guess. Okay. So this enters us into the dungeon. The main area, I'm guessing. See a lot of loading stuff. Praise the message and then open the area ahead. These messages have so many appraisals already. It's just like when Elden Ring released, all the messages got like... I should probably do that too. Okay. Spider. Oh no. Bloodborne. We're in... Oh, it's a scorpion, whatever that is. I'm not gonna cheese it. I'm gonna fight it one-on-one. That's cool. Okay, alright. Don't really need to cheese it or do anything. It's easy. It reminds me of the spiders in Bloodborne, in Mensis. But like a scorpion. Scary, it's like hanging from the ceiling. This area is a little too quiet. More little ones. Even more. Another Revered Spirit Ash, now I can upgrade Torrent. I'm kind of scared because there's no site of grace. In this area at least. I already have one pretty close by, so it doesn't really matter. The hidden path. And now they fell. Shadow Realm Rune, 1. Guessing Shadow Realm, Rune 1 probably still gives me like 5k. Still pretty good. I should check real quick. 7.5 carat, so that's like a golden rune 10. Golden rune 10, and then the Shadow Realm 2 is golden rune 11. Or Shadow Realm 1 is golden rune 11. 2 is 12, I think. There's way too many bugs here. This area is a little too quiet. Let's keep heading this way. So I've already died, I think, twice in the DLC. Once to the first boss, Belurat Tower Settlement. Oh, the music. Music goes so hard in this area. Yeah, this really seems like the first main area, to be honest. Gives me heavy Dark Souls vibes. So yeah, being the first boss, I got 1 death on that, and then 1 death on the Wicker Man. Wicker Men are definitely a lot harder than I was expecting. Just gotta knock him down. So I can upgrade Torrent and myself. Torrent twice and myself once. At level 3 and 3, that will be nice. Damn, that music is going harder now. Before I continue this area, I might want to go back and do these parts that I missed. But for some reason it seems like the game wants me to go this way, so I'm just gonna keep going this way and see what's here. It's definitely a main path. Cap, but we gotta make sure in case. Damn it, yeah, this music is just, can't get over how good it is. It's almost like reminds me of Rodon's Redmane Castle, Rodon Festival music a bit. Number 3, I'll take that. Oh, okay, almost fell down the sewers, whatever that is. Please not another sewers level. Subterranean Shunning Grounds 2.0. Just head down here and see what's here. It is 100% sewers. And go from the other side, that's a shortcut. Mesmer Fire Grease. Solidified knot grease made from the mixture of incendiary materials, craftable item. Cold armament deals heavy fire damage. Fire was a symbol of the crusade, and even Mesmer's rank and file soldiers would wield it. Lasts for a short time, but that does seem pretty sick. I'll just try that out eventually. Anything else I can do here? I don't think so. I think the sewers I gotta open from somewhere else. Let's head back up. I'll keep note of that. Someone else just went down there. Alright. Yeah, this area is 100% main area. Just the whole vibe is so main area. Music is still changing, that's crazy. All these people got massacred by Mesmer. Land of Shadow. Or Mesmer Fire Beast. Now, so I'm guessing the Lion Dance is the first boss, main boss, but how crazy would it be if they just drop Mesmer on me right away? Someone was shooting me from up there. I'll go take care of that in a bit. Oh, nice. There's a little silver horn tender hidden behind that. Want to see more of that under DLC from Soft and more. Never mind. That's a note. Finally a grace. Yeah, the soundtrack's pretty long. Let's keep changing. Small private altar. Yeah, I want to get my vigor to 60 for this DLC by the end. Okay. And we have Lanedale a little bit too. It's like a mixture of Lanedale and Stormville. What's that? Door locked. Locked door and a locked door in the sewers. We're gonna keep track of those two. Summoning pool. That's not a good sign. I'm guessing there's probably a mini boss before the first main boss as well. Like 2 bosses in this area, maybe. Like how to do Red Wolf with Radigan and Renala. Can't use torrent here. To parkour my way through. More of those. Item discovery. I'll take that. And I'm guessing I just gotta jump down here. So this is where I was, this is where I came from. Just rested at the Grace, so it reset all the enemies. It's an item I have not grabbed. Oh, those guys do a lot of damage, a ton of damage. course. Well, I'll praise that. That guy's probably staying at full health constantly. This is where I came up. Grace there. Came up here. And didn't go past this way. Someone's casting this thing right here. Please don't be a boss.
In the embrace of
Oh.
flame.
Just gonna invade me like that. See how it is. Fire and night. With Mesmer's flame, he's using. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Queensland. That's what I thought. Thought he was gonna go crazy, but that guy got the Gideon treatment. Crusade insignia, that's a new insignia talisman. So the rotten winged insignia. Raise attack power after defeating an enemy. That seems really good. You know, I might swap out my Millicent's prosthesis for that. I'll leave it on for now, but that does seem pretty good. You know what, I'll swap it out. I'll try it out. Another item here. I really thought it was gonna be a boss out of nowhere. First Ash of War, the DLC, Shriek of Sorrow. Can already tell this DLC is gonna be so much more insane than the base game in terms of like boss fights. So I can't go that way. I feel like this is a single room just for the purpose of the invasion. And this item. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it here. Just look at that shadow. So sick. Okay, so that's all done. This area is called Belurat Tower Settlement. This sounds like a main area name. Alright. I'm still kind of destroying these enemies, but yeah, it's because I'm a strength build, pretty high level, but they're still doing a lot of damage to me, so it's definitely very balanced in terms of You know, my vigor. String. I get a sword. Nope. Getting a lot of these silver horn tenders for item discovery, which is cool. Store room key. So that is, I'm guessing, takes me back to the first locked door. Not the sewers, but the first one that I found after the sewers. Chill out. Birds are going crazy in this area. Still no torrent. Guess I gotta... Can I jump this? I mean, I can. Definitely not. The only way is down. More scorpions. Gotta be a big scorpion. There he is. Praise that I did it. Bow and bow. Okay, that's the first bow that I got. This area does feel a lot like Lanedale. I'm not gonna lie, to explore in terms of the layout. There's so many different areas you can go to before going to the boss. It's like a pretty big legacy dungeon. I think I'm about to hit 2 hours into the DLC. Still haven't even touched the main boss. Elevator, okay. So that's the elevator. First, there's so much that I missed on this side. Okay. See if that lift takes me to a side of grace first. I'll come back up and do the rest of that. Any secret areas? Nope. A big door. Do I have to use this? Grace. Okay, that's a shortcut. Shortcut unlocked. First grace of the area. Okay, nice. That's where it came from. And this is where the locked door was, I think. No, that's a different door. It does not open from the side. Okay, that's a different door. I gotta keep note of that as well. Does not open from that side. Sewers, I think we're somewhere down. This is where I came from, I'm pretty sure. Just double check. Yeah, that's where I came from. Where Scorpion was. Head up here, there's a grace. Go right. Okay, this does not seem familiar. Oh, okay, I've definitely been here. This is the first area. Yeah. Gotta stop resting at grace sites. Forget where I'm going. Where was the locked door? I think it was this way. Nice, nice. It's not this way, it's somewhere in this area. It's probably up here. Alright, so that's where I went. The second grace site, and this way is the door, I think. It's down there. Yep, there it is. Used storeroom keys. This was locked before. It's not a good sound. Is that the thing?
Who art thou, stranger? By the look of thee, another of Messmer's peons, methinks.
Finger reader?
Does thy kind never weary grow?
Sounds like the finger reader.
How do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our lands were by thy kind set aflame, our tower by thy kind veiled in shadow. Thou camest, robbing us
Well, it wasn't
of
me.
all, spoiling all. Have ye not basked in these deeds long enough? Listen, progeny of the wanton's trumpet. For thy sins thou shalt have thy recompense. The sacred beast shall unleash its ire. Till then, with this old hag, do what thou wilt, for all the good it'll do thee in the end.
I thought this was a finger reader for a minute. I think it definitely is some form of the finger reader, or like the younger version. I don't know. Not so much younger, but
And leave for good. Loathsome issue of the rotten strumpet. Begone. These lands were ours since times of old. Begone. These lands.
oh, she's clearly pissed at what Mesmer has done. Okay, that's the head of the line dance. They're really teasing it, and that I'm about to get absolutely destroyed by that thing in the near future. Okay, so this is the other door that I'm guessing. Nope, this is a completely different door. Not a shortcut, maybe? To down here. Now, what if I kill her? I don't wanna.
Begone. These lands.
I don't wanna mess up any quest lands this early, so I'm gonna leave it be. If I knew what I did, then I would, do whatever, but it's just a blind playthrough, I have no idea. Time for revenge. Yep, Mesmer is going down, that's for sure. So this is where it came up. Yep, set of grace there. Now I wonder how you get into the sewers from the other side, but that's where I went. I went right. Now I can go left, which is I'm assuming main path. Can't jump up that. Go from here. Alright, it's only one way. It's not this way. It's this way, I think. Okay, I came here. Came through here, I went up here. But this definitely seems like main path where I'm supposed to go. Instead of going down this time, continue going up maybe. Explore the rooftops. Just give me gargoyles from Dark Souls 1 vibes. The rooftop area. Okay, I just can't roll through that. That bird just going everywhere. Take care of that, but I fell down to... Okay, I'm here now. Alright. Can also level up soon. But it's pop a golden or a Shadow Realm rune, I can level up. So I went up. I don't know if I went down last time. Maybe I went this way. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's the lift. The scorpions. Been through all of this area. This is a hidden door. Alright. More enemies that suck on you. Thank you, Miyazaki. If that was Bloodborne, I would get all my... Oh, okay. I'll lose all my insight. Let's go this way. It seems like a hidden path. Too many bugs in this area. Okay, another Miquella's Cross. So I'm definitely heading the right way here. Carved words, coldness. So I abandoned here my arm sinistral. I abandoned here my arm. The first one was the first part. First part of my body, this one is arm. Second one, I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna go back and check later. More bugs down there. More of these lion dance statues. Tried bouquet is definitely a talisman. Raises attack power when summoned spirit dies. Not gonna help me. But for people who use summon ashes, that is even better. Really like how they added this recent items. Check all your newest items in DLC. How'd you pick up stuff? Let's go this way. Some dude is struggling. Now, before I continue up that way, I will check out what's on the other side of this little nasty river. Whatever it is. Fly mold. What is this thing doing sitting up here? You do poison as well, that's kind of weird. The only way I can go from here, I believe, is this way, so I'll continue heading this way. There is no hidden path there, stop lying to me. Maybe this will connect to the sewers that I saw earlier. That one door. Who knows? Still no areas that I've found that seem like, you know, it's close to the main boss in this entire legacy dungeon. Okay, this really reminds me of the main street in Lanedale. Okay, I definitely have not been here. Before I go that way, I'll continue heading this way, see what's here. These guys. I have to rest at a grace pretty soon because I'm running out of flasks and also I need to level up. Did I come here? I don't think I've been here. Alright, yeah, these guys do too much damage. Revered Spirit Ash, another torrent upgrade, and I can also level up my own upgrade soon. Maybe I can right now. I think I have 2 of them. Be wary of Strongful. Okay, it's one of these omens. I'm so dead. Maybe not. I need to heal up though. Don't have any incantation or item that can heal me. Thank God there's a grace right here though. So this is definitely the next area I need to go to. I've gotten 3 crosses from Mikola. Okay, I don't have 2 Scattertree blessings, but I do have 2 Revered Spirit Ashes. So Torrent is chilling. Damn, that's just the environments in this DLC. This is only the first area as well. You kind of see the whole area from here. I've definitely not explored all of it, so I'll go back and do that, including the sewers. But first, I gotta see what's down here. Maybe the boss. Okay, that is definitely a boss. That is the first main boss. That is the lion dance. Gotta lock in for this.
Beast from higher sphere delivered. Take root inside the tower's sculpted keepers. And perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
I don't like that. Did I even rest at the grace? I didn't even level up. I didn't even level up.
Dance and kavod, cleanse all and go it. Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower.
There's a trailer shot.
Cleanse away the strumpet's vile company.
What is this boss called? Is it called Lion Dance? Or is it called something else? It's definitely not called Lion Dance. Whatever it is, it's like a mixture of Ludwig. I don't even know what that is. Divine Beast Dancing Lion, okay. Alright, that looks scary. Okay. I'm getting... Alright. Alright. That's the first boss. That is definitely first boss. Now I really should have leveled up there because it's lost 200k runes most likely. What is this? Okay, this bows and stuff I got. Alright. If I can get one hit on him, see how much damage I do. He has a range attack. What is that? Okay, okay, you can shoot lightning. You can do crazy classic do sacks. Heal, please. The second phase already. I don't even know what's going on. Now it's frost. Alright, cool. What is this boss team? I'm getting absolutely tossed around. I'm getting tossed around. If that was only the second phase, that thing definitely has a third phase. Alright, yeah, that is definitely... I feel like I might need to... So the talisman I put on Crusade Insignia raises attack power after defeating an enemy. Useless against a boss, so I'm gonna swap that out. I'm not really doing successive attacks either, I'm doing like jump attacks. What I can do is I can put on improves iframes. No, I don't need that. That was only second attempt, I gotta like fill out this boss a bit more, see what I really need. There was a couple other things I got. So that guy has like lightning, frost, like crazy elemental attacks in his second phase. So I need to like see what should I use here. I'm gonna go back to Millicent's prosthesis for now. It's better than nothing, and just buff up real quick. Damage wise, I'm not doing too bad. My damage output isn't that bad. I'm doing more damage to it than I expected. But he is way too aggressive. Ran right into that first phase. What even is this, boss? There's lightning everywhere. I don't even, can't even heal. What is going on? Heal, heal, heal. I have to spam heal here. No, try to dodge that tornado. Alright. It's definitely doable. That was only third attempt, but that second phase is just, can't even heal. Knowing FromSoft, they would make a first boss like that and drop a third phase on you after you beat it. I don't think it has a third phase though. I think it's definitely just that doable, and I can also summon an NPC here. Red main Freya, okay. You summon Freya here, bro. I'm not gonna do that. That would be cool to see for story purposes, but I just don't want to do summons and I didn't buff up. Too late now. I got so lucky there. My roots. Crazy lightning attack. That little, when he does that, damn, the music is too loud. When he does that air attack, he does like 3 hits in a row on that. That is pretty hard to dodge. Let me actually buff up properly here. Very, very doable. I got him that low in my second try. But he is pretty aggressive, I'm not gonna lie. I can see some people struggle with this. See that one right there, he does 3 attacks. Okay. I'm gonna do a lightning thing. Dodge out of that. Don't even know how to dodge that. Tornado. Alright, I can dodge that one. Should have dodged there. Now he's frost. Yep, I spent too long on that lightning phase. Definitely doable. I just have to learn that three in a row attack. If I get caught by that once, he does like an uppercut right after it. It is okay. I didn't even buff up. I'm selling. Boss is really sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Like for a first boss, they did not have to go this hard. That's the third 3 attack that he does. He's gonna shoot lightning at me. Okay, that one you gotta run. Bad timing on that heal. That second attempt, I got him down to like 1 hit left. Definitely do it. There is a bit of RNG on the frost, or if it's wind, or if it's lightning. I think it's always lightning first, from what I've seen. But my first attempt, I had lightning and then frost right after. You can buff up and get ready for this. Alright, line dance. Definitely learning this guy's movesets a bit more. I think I just have to literally perfect the a lot of his dodge timings are not delayed like the other bosses. It's like really fast. You have to dodge instantly. So I just gotta learn that. It should be like that was just again one hit away. 2 attempts so far would have been 1 hit away from getting him, but I just get destroyed because he's so aggressive. This time it's the run. Alright, that guy wasn't too bad. I was expecting that to be like a 2-hour boss fight, not gonna lie. From what I've seen, or from what I've heard in the leaks. All the people who played it earlier, they pretty much said the first boss took them the longest, but that wasn't that bad. That was, I think what makes him really hard is that one attack he does in all 3 of his phases, where it's like, he rolls down into you and then up again, or forward and then up, uppercut. That is the hardest attack, definitely. But it's just a matter of RNG, to be honest, because he could go frost, he could go wind, he could go lightning. I think he starts off lightning, then he could go frost or wind. And I think wind was definitely the hardest one. Or no, lightning would probably be the hardest one, and then wind. Just because lightning, you have to dodge really quick. Wind has that one tornado attack that like does so much damage. But that was overall, as a fight. Okay, it's probably too early to say, but that's easily okay. Top 10 fight in the entire game. It's just such a sick fight for first boss, especially having like 3 status affinities as it like juggles through like wind, frost, and lightning. Just a sick fight overall, and the music also is on point. That is like how you do a first boss, I'm not gonna lie. Way better than Margit, I'll say that much. So I did get his remembrance and his helmet, which ritual headwear in the form of a divine beast's head, used to perform the line dance, worn by the very finest of the sculpted keepers. Alas, it no longer responds to the old woman's earnest prayer. Divine invocation heightens the intensity of storm alongside strength and dexterity, but reduces the restorative effect of drinking from a flask of sacred tears. Okay. So it reduces your flask effects, but it does boost strength and dex. So that is the interesting helmet, and it looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Main thing is though, that guy's remembrance. Gotta see what that does. Because if you can get any of his moves, that was so sick. Hopefully you can get the rest of his armor too from the remembrance. But yeah, this area wasn't that long. Not as long as I was expecting, to be honest. Maybe there's definitely stuff I missed that I'm gonna go back for now that this guy's done. I was hoping to just beat this guy a lot later on and actually finish all of the side stuff first, but I'll go back to the side stuff before I even start the next area and finish that all up. So this door, I'm guessing, takes us out of this area. The doors also look very sick. Remind me a lot of Dark Souls, the way they do their doors in this DLC. And this is a same area, just going up. Maybe there's another boss here, who knows. Another Revered Spirit Ash for Torrent. Yeah, this just looks... I need to get some screenshots here with the HUD off. Okay, another one of these spirits. Lead him safely unto greater godhood, and divinity grant our salvation. Probably talking about Mikola. Interesting. Just look at what Mesmer has done to this place. Tower of Shadow message. Message left for the author's compatriots. Message left by Needle Knight Leda. Okay. Addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikola's trail. The gate of divinity lies in a tower sealed by shadow. That is surely where kind Mikola is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate a path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east. So I've gotten 3 of 6 crosses in the DLC so far. I don't know if it's talking about the entire DLC, but that's 3 done. Can examine these. Let's see what else is here. Nothing here. Sealed and obscured by shadow. Okay, I can't go that way yet, which I'm guessing is the new the next area, or that opens up into the next area. And this portion was Belurat, which was the first area, first boss. Makes sense. So now it's probably a good time to detour and do all this kind of stuff I missed past Mikola's first cross. Do this entire area because there's so much. There's a little dungeon here. There's a little, looks like a hero's grave here. Looks like another building, and then more ruins along the east. More stuff here. Everjail as well. Yeah, so a lot of stuff I want to do before I go continue after this. But now that that boss is out of the way, looked sick. Looked just best thing in the DLC so far easily, and one of the best bosses, you know, the entire game for me, like top 10 already, which is a statement for this DLC. So I see this second main gate cross that I want to see. I want to see what it said, because the third one was arms, the first one was like first body part or something. This one I didn't quite read. I bet in here part of the flesh of my body, the same as the first one. But yeah, That was the first boss. This area just looks insane. Let's pop that rune. Alright, now I guess I'll start exploring some of the eastern parts of this area. See how far I can get here. It's been about 2 hours 40 minutes since DLC released. I don't want to rush any of this stuff, so I'll probably give it like another 30 minutes and then call it off for the first night at least, or the first couple hours of the DLC, and then pick it up with a huge a lot of progress the next day. So this thing, and then we have this here as well, which I want to see what this is. That's what that is. And this. And one more thing, I guess I'll see what this is as well, and this little pond next to it. Whole village down there. I've already been here, got the painting and all that stuff. So how to actually get over to the other side, don't really know. Maybe I can't. Oh, it's right here, I'm dumb. So I've done a majority of this area, I think all of it to be honest. Most of the items that I could get here, so now I can cross this bridge, begin exploring the next, all that stuff that I need to do in this, whatever this area is called. I don't really know. Realm of Shadow, I guess. I don't know if that's the whole DLC's name or just the first area. I'm just gonna call it the Realm of Shadow for now. Black Great Bridge. Give me combustibles. Lost Ashes of War, I have a lot of those I'm not using. Never really need to use them with my weapon. Literally watched that happen. There's always some dude shooting a catapult when you're trying to go past like a long route, or like crossing into a castle or something, like Red Main Castle, Altus Plateau. Alright. Get back to where I was real quick. I don't think there's anything else down here, at least. Oh, there definitely is. Okay, I need to use this first before I go that way. I'm gonna do is grab my runes first and then head down this way. Just because I was pretty close to leveling up. Don't want to lose these runes as well. I already lost 200k in this boss. Yeah, first main boss. Definitely pretty difficult if I wasn't as high of a level. I feel like I would have struggled with him a bit more. Like if you start this DLC right after beating Morgan or Dawn and do nothing else in Elden Ring, you would get like absolutely destroyed by the boss. These guys, summoning pool there. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot I need to do here on this side, which I should do before crossing that bridge. This area as well at the bottom here. We'll start with that actually. Still can't get over how sick that fight was, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the entire fight I was just like admiring the boss. The music and the lightning phase was definitely the sickest looking. But that is the first boss we've had that like switches elements. It's pretty sick. Sick idea. Sick implementation. First cave here. See what this is. First catacombs of the DLC. Looks slightly different from base game catacombs. Definitely looks a little different. Belurat Gaol. Okay, so that is the a little cave under Belurat, I guess. Yeah. Maybe this will be the sewers that lead to that area. Okay, have I seen this? No, never mind. I don't think I've seen this. But this, just for like a little side cave, looks insane. Even the base game does not have stuff like this. They really stepped up their game in terms of side content in the DLC. Put this guy out of his misery. Quickly put that guy out of his misery. Yeah, damn, there's so much to do in this DLC. Go through here. What is here? Horse in ambush. You'll see floating pots in like a bluish area in the trailers, promo material for this game, but I haven't seen. I appreciate all the different area. It doesn't look like this. I'm seeing a lot of floating pots though. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But in a lot of the areas, I'm seeing like hanging stuff from the ceiling. An enemy here as well. I wonder what the boss is gonna be in here. Oh, crying. Just gotta put them out of their misery real quick. This message is like the reason why I play offline. Alright, I can go up here. Nothing here, I don't think. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. For the most part, these catacombs seem pretty linear. At least compared to what we had in the base game. Noticing minor performance issues in this area. It's not that big of a deal. It's like maybe like 40 FPS. A little frame drop just in this room specifically for some reason. Yeah, now it's proper. Okay, let's see what this is. Not the jar or anything but that. This guy like. This guy definitely got consumed by one of these jars. Maybe Alexander used. Okay, yeah, this is where I've seen the promo material. This area right here. Definitely seen this. This cave is pretty big. Something I just literally walked into. Room 3, that should be 12.5, I think. What is this? That's one disgusting enemy. Inert meat. Is that like a jar without the jar? The inside of the jar? I don't even know. Yeah, 12.5k on that. Definitely need to get a grace soon. I don't think there's gonna be a grace in here, to be honest. I think that's this grace I got right here is the only one. So I need to beat this boss first try or something. Frozen maggots. So this area, definitely gotta head down, parkour on these pots. I've seen. This just looks so sick for a cave. Like, I think it's because it looks so different from the aesthetic of the original base game. That it just looks so. The variety in the art style in this game is one of the reasons why I think it's the best art style in any game. Wow, I've missed that. That is quite a run back. I should be able to get there pretty fast if I just skip through everything. Also, what's this way? I didn't go here. Oh yeah, okay, this is where I went. Broke down. Then you can go. Okay, you can. You gotta go this way. Past these guys. Nothing there. Window somewhere here. It's a low FPS room. You go through here. My route should be around here somewhere. Alright, that was scary. I thought I was gonna go through the chain instead of reflecting off of it. Okay, so this quick little roll. Missed that. Okay, never mind. I think you can jump on this guy. More jar stuff. Shadows of the jars. This is a Jarberg in the Shadow Realm. You see the innards climbing out of the jars. That is weird. See if there's anything else back here. This seems to be good. I'll put on my lantern. Continue heading this way. More innards. And this area looks like, where even am I? This is such a big cave. It looks like you're in the underground area of the base game, like Knockround or something. Really looks like Knockround or Nuxtilla. That is... No, I don't like that. I gotta dispose of those things quick. Okay, door here? Nope. Of course, of course, of course. More frozen maggots. This area is way too big. It takes taking me to the other side of Belurat, and that's like almost where the sewers were almost. But I really need a grace. Need a grace site before I hit a boss. This keeps going though, it just does not stop. Is that what they're doing in this game or in this DLC? Instead of underground areas that just don't stop, you just get massive catacombs. Nice. That enemy was strategically placed. So let's try to speed run back there. It is quite a big run back. I don't think I'm missing a grace, but I think maybe to just take America somewhere nearby. More parkouring down. Almost missed that. This way. Go past these things. Cannot be asked dealing with that. Alright, thank God. Okay, those things die at least. Thank God I didn't die on that jump. Okay, what if the weapons if I go this way? Lost that should have worked. Okay, maybe I should have done that last time. And then that way. This way. This is where I died. I can go this way. And meat. Cookbook. I hate that sound when they land. This is definitely my least favorite enemy in the entire DLC so far. It's just disgusting enemies. Okay, which way now? Nope, it's this way. Is it this way? Nope, I think it is the other way. Couple items I'm missing up here. This hefty crackpot. Definitely not that way. Maybe just drop down here. Where I came from. footstep sounds in this area are also weird. But that my character is making. Alright, so this is where I died. Keep going this way. And try not to fall off this time and get pushed off. That is so much damage. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm supposed to go that way, it looks like. Check out what's here first. It's a secret area down there. And this looks like an elevator for some reason. It's not an elevator, it's just a parkour thing. But looks like those Volcano Manor elevators. I think I see the one right there. So this is precious item apparently. That is an elevator. There is no way I just messed myself up, right? I don't even see that message. Okay, it's coming down. Alright. I knew they were. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna move up. There we go. This is huge, huge cave. First cave of the DLC, and it's pretty. Oh, okay, so this is the lever, and this. I don't like this area. This is giving me like in base game Elden Ring when you get stuck in one of these caves. Ever chose teleport to them. It's like all this disturbing stuff and you have to deal with it. It really does feel like playing Elden Ring for the first time, not gonna lie. This entire DLC so far. Which is, it feels like Elden Ring for the first time, but even better somehow. Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go next. Somehow. Is that a more jars? Oh, no, I don't want. Bye-bye. Big boy Alexander's chest. Okay, was this where I was before? I don't think so. This is where I was before. That's where I came from, and yeah, okay. Makes sense. There's the boss. finally an end to this dungeon, which was huge, but it was definitely really fun to explore. I'm not gonna lie, this cave was sick. Looks really sick. The art style, the enemies, not that annoying, but definitely weird. Let's see what this boss is though. It's gonna be a pain. Might be a giant jar. Third boss of the DLC. What are you? What are you? What are you? From South Hill. You did not have to give this random boss a Millennia entrance. He just parried me. What is this boss? It's a sick boss, I'm not gonna lie. Onze or whatever. Demi-Human Onze. Sick boss, and that was a regular dungeon, Everchill. The entire thing felt like a whole legacy dungeon. What a sick boss. It's pretty easy, but it was just in the beginning it literally attacked me right away like it was Millennia. Alright, so that's done. I got a bunch of runes from that. I could probably do Let's spend my Shadow Realm stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the Table of Lost Grace, because now I've done all this. I'm gonna start back from here. Another Table of Lost Grace. I'm gonna go back to the Round Table Hold. It's still burning, but are there any NPCs? Anything change since the Shadow Realm?
I see.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything seems the same. Maybe there's gonna be some changes later on, but seems like this is all still canon to the base game ending. Gideon is not here. Maiden Husks are still here. I'm gonna give them the bell bearing. Let's see Celibus's bell bearing real quick. Make sure I buy all the stuff. Okay, so the bell bearing I just gave was for string, which I have a lot of. But I mean, at least I can buy it now. It's always useful. What I wanted to do was actually check the remembrance of that boss, the dancing lion, and see what he had. So you can get enraged, divine beast, which is a talisman, raises potency of storms. Okay. If you're like a wind or storm build, I guess. And a frost stomp, okay. For me, I think the Ash of War is probably better because I'm gonna find a lot of new weapons that I might want to use the Ash of War on. But I can always probably duplicate that remembrance maybe later on. No armor from him, but I guess he doesn't really have armor, but the helmet is good enough. Speaking of the helmet, let me try to put that on. See what that looks like real quick. Divine Beast Head. Oh, that is a big helmet. Fat rolling. That's sick though. That's sick how it's actually the real size of the boss, not just a small version of it. And it does a lot of stuff too, like effects. See, everything here seems the same, pretty much. See what else is here. Yeah, I don't see Shadow Realm stuff and the graces in the normal world. Go ahead and level up my HP a bit more. I think I'm gonna need that. And the entire map, the base game map, I got every single side of grace before doing the DLC that I could possibly get. And we press R1, you can see the Shadow Realm map, which looks so small compared to it, but I know by the end of the DLC, I'm guessing it'll probably be about the size of, like, you know, cut off. Maybe like just Altus, exclude the capital. Altus, Liurnia, Nemgrave, Caelid. Which is still like a more than half of the base game. Good chunk of it. Alright, so this place right here, I think I'm gonna continue off next time doing this whole area right here outside of the jail, and then after that it's gonna be this bridge wherever that goes, and then so much stuff to explore over here, all of this area next time. And then after that, I also have to keep in mind that the Theater of the Divine Beast in this area, there's a shadow impenetrable kind of shadow thorns that I have to bypass somehow, seal, and then there's also a locked sewers. I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much all the stuff that I need to keep track of for next time. But yeah, that is it. The first impression of the DLC, 10 out of 10, not even close. First boss fight, main boss, 10 out of 10, not even close. This DLC is shaping up to be one of FromSoft's best DLCs, maybe topping Bloodborne. I think they definitely will top Bloodborne by the end, the way it's going right now. Old Hunters was amazing, but this DLC will definitely, it's just already looking really good. So yeah, it'll definitely be one of the best DLCs of all time, maybe the best DLC of all time. But yeah, that's first impressions. Got a lot of items, did a lot of stuff, but still barely scratched the surface of this first area. Let's see what else is left in this realm of shadow, top north area. And yeah, that is pretty much it.